All right, I will go ahead and get started. Thank you, everybody, for joining. My name is Ashley Shipe. I am the manager of business consulting for Aetna's individual dental and vision plans. I also have with me Lizette Pardo, who I believe is going to take over the Spanish portion of the presentation around 3 o'clock. So what we will go over today is why you guys should be selling Aetna's individual dental and vision plans. We'll go through some dental highlights, some vision highlights, some very cool tools and perks that we have, as well as our individual dental and vision discounts, introduce you to the Aetna Direct Distribution Partner Portal and the registration process. And then we will do a enrollment process demo, and hopefully we will leave time for questions at the end. So why sell Aetna individual dental and vision? Well, we have a nationally recognized brand, we have nationwide networks, we have competitive plans and pricing, and like I said, a bunch of really cool tools and perks. So here's a individual dental and vision general overview. We have our Aetna Dental Direct PPO plans. There are 2 to 3 PPO plan options depending on where you're selling within the country. All 3 plans have preventive services covered at 100%. Most plans, again, offer that comprehensive coverage. Members have access to savings at a large network. There are no referrals, no paperwork or claims forms. There are no waiting periods if all family members enrolling have had dental insurance within the last 90 days. CVS Extra Care Plus is also included at no additional cost in most states. However, our Dental Direct PPO plans are not available in those states listed there. Okay. In addition, we have an option to purchase the vision buy-up onto the dental plan. Okay. It is a very basic vision plan. I believe the cost is somewhere around $10 per member. And that vision buy-up is not available in those states listed below. Okay. So also we have our Aetna Vision Preferred. This is our standalone individual vision coverage. There are 3 options: the Value, Select, and Elite. The Elite being the richest plan. All of our plans offer comprehensive coverage on exams and materials. You have access to an industry-leading network with a ton of independent and retail providers. There are no deductibles and no waiting periods. And we also have a bunch of special member offers and savings. We have, throughout this year, expanded our individual vision presence across the country. So I'm not sure if any of you were on previous trainings, but we have updated the list below where the individual vision is not available. One other thing I want to mention is that we do also have a brand new DMO product out. It is our dental DMO. It is currently available in Georgia and Texas. Florida should be coming out mid to late August for September 1st effective dates, and Arizona will be following shortly behind. We don't have any information on the DMO product in this presentation because we have just within the last week or so gotten, the Georgia and the Texas approvals. So we are hoping to get this presentation updated with that information for future trainings. Okay, so individual dental and vision commissions are dental, and this will be applicable for the DMO as well, is 15% for new business and 5% for renewal. For our individual vision, it's 10% for new business and 3% for renewing business. In addition, if you add the vision buy-up to the dental plan, you also receive the 10% commission for the new business and the 3% for the renewing business. Okay. So that's in addition to the 15% for dental and the 5% for renewal. Okay. So this is where our Aetna individual PPO dental is currently available. As you can see, we're in 42 states and DC right now. So we have the majority of the US covered with our dental PPO plans. Okay. And again, that DMO is only currently available in Georgia and Texas. with Florida and Arizona following suit within the next month or so. So here's another overview of the individual dental PPO and the vision buy-up. So with dental, there's a $50 individual or $150 family deductible. You have our preferred plan has a $1,250 annual max. The core plan has a $1,000 annual max. And then we also have a third preventive plan, which has no annual max. That preventive plan is only available in about 5 states, and it truly is just a preventive only plan. So it's 100% coverage for your preventative services, no basic or major coverage. Okay. So for eligibility, it's guaranteed issue. Any subscribers 18 and older. Dependent children are eligible up to age 26. Okay. So again, all 3 plans, 100% coverage for your preventive services. For basic on the preferred plan, there is a 20% member cost. For the core, it's 50%. And again, for the preventive, there is no coverage for basic services because it's just a preventive plan. There is a 6-month waiting period for basic services. Again, unless all family members enrolling have had insurance for the last dental insurance, for the last 90 days. If they've had dental insurance within the last 90 days, that waiting period will be waived. Okay. So for major services, for the preferred and the core, there's a 50% cost share. Okay. For major services, there's still a waiting period. It is a 12-month waiting period. Again, that waiting period will be waived if all members enrolling have had dental insurance within the last 90 days. Okay. There is no ortho on any of our plans. The average premium for the preferred plan, which is our richest dental benefit plan, is about $45 a month. Okay. And again, this is a national network. It is Aetna's largest dental network that we employ. It's the one that we use as Aetna employees. You will not have any issue finding a dentist that accepts, that is within our dental network. Okay. So in addition, I had mentioned the vision buy-up that can be added on to dental. And so over here on the right is the vision buy-up highlights. So there's no deductible. If the vision buy-up is purchased with dental, all enrolled dental members will automatically be enrolled in the vision. Okay. There is no copay for an eye exam with dilation. It's $130 frame allowance. You have standard copays for your lenses. Contact lenses, again, $130 allowance. Retinal imaging, up to $39. Okay. So again, similar to our dental network, Aetna's vision network is absolutely enormous. It's powered by iMed. It's called the Aetna Vision Preferred Network. And again, the average premium for the vision buy-up is about $12 a month. So in addition, on the vision, members will receive 20% off the retail cost of non-covered items and up to 40% off additional pairs of frames or contacts. Okay. So again, enrollment rules here, the effective date logic, enrollment from the 1st to the 20th day of the month. The effective date will be the 1st of the next month. So for example, if somebody enrolls May 15th, their effective date will be June 1st. Enrollment on the 21st to the last day of the month, the effective date will be the 1st of the following month. So if someone enrolls on the 21st of May, July 1st would be their effective date. Okay. Something really important to note, we do have a 2-year lockout for termination. So if you have somebody that enrolled July 1st and then say February of 2026, they decide they don't need it anymore and they cancel, that subscriber will not be able to re-enroll for 2 years. Okay. So eligibility, we talked about this a little bit already. Subscribers 18 and up, dependent children under age 26. Our dental rates and our premium calculation, each member's premium is calculated individually. It's based on the 3-digit home zip code, the date of birth, the effective date, the plan chosen, and whether or not a waiting period applies. Okay. So for the vision buy-up, the rate is based on the effective date and the state of residence. And again, just a note here, if the vision buy-up is chosen, all enrolled dental members will be automatically enrolled in the vision buy-up as well. Okay. So now we'll go into the standalone vision. So again, I have updated this map. I did not update the date down here. My apologies. But we have added a number of states. New Jersey wasn't previously a state we had standalone vision in, and that is now. So this, again, we're covering most of the country, and we are still consistently adding additional states in which this is going to be available. Okay, so overview of our 3 vision plans, right? Value Select Elite. The value plan is going to be the lowest cost plan, and obviously it's because there's a little bit more cost sharing involved there. The Select plan is kind of our middle of the road, and the Elite plan is our most our richest plan. So it has the lowest copays and the highest allowance, right? And down here you'll see what the average monthly cost looks like. The benefit period is once every 12 rolling months. Eye exams are allowed once every benefit period. Eyeglasses or contact lenses are also allowed once every benefit period. As with frames, is the same, once every benefit period. There are out-of-network benefits, but obviously, you know, with how substantially large our vision network is, we would encourage people to stay in network. And I think 97% of our members utilize in-network providers. Okay. So standalone vision enrollment rules. The effective day logic is exactly the same as the dental, right? First to the 20th day of the month. The effective date is first of the next month. Enrollment from the 21st to the last day of the month. Enrollment is the first of the following month. Okay. There's still a 2-year lockout for terminations. The eligibility is the exact same as dental. Subscribers 18 and up, dependent children under age 26. And the premiums are calculated based on effective date, plan, and whether it is self plus one, or family coverage. Okay, this is the standalone vision. So there are some vision member tools that you should be aware of. We do send out a member welcome kit. It includes 2 vision ID cards. They are paper. What I would encourage you guys to tell your clients is to use that and then go to the Aetna member website and enroll in the mobile app. Okay, because the mobile app is going to give them 24/7 access to their ID card, their benefits, their EOBs, any claims. And that's also where they can obtain special offer codes for those deep discounts that we have as well. Okay. So some of the special offers for our standalone vision members include up to $100 off a purchase at Lens Crafters or Pearl Vision, $50 off glasses at Target Optical, $50 off a pair of non-prescription sunglasses at Sunglass Hut, $150 off an annual supply of contacts at Target Optical. Again, we have a schedule of rotating special offers and discounts. That's why encouraging your clients to enroll on the Vision mobile app, they're going to see the most up-to-date special offers and discounts via that member app. Okay, so that's really, really important because they do rotate on and off pretty consistently. Best in class member-centered vision network. Again, Lens Crafters, Target Optical, Pearl Vision, and a ton of other independent provider networks, right? B-Fitting, Oakley, glasses.com, Ray-Ban, Contacts Direct. We have so many partners that we work with on the vision side. So 170,000 provider access points, almost 30,000 retail and independent locations, 8 online in-network options, which is those, the Lens Crafter, Target Optical down here on the bottom left. Again, 97% of our members use in-network providers, right? 98% member satisfaction with their experience at the doctor's office. And again, we have those discounts and special offers so that all of our members can maximize their savings. In addition, we have live support 7 days a week to align with any of the retail shops that are open. Okay. So again, this is just kind of more information on the in-network online options, Oakley, Befitting, Lens Crafters, all of those ones that we previously mentioned. And again, if you encourage your client to enroll in the mobile app, they're going to see so many additional options for discounts and special offers, not only through these companies, but through other ones that we have partnerships with as well. So this is just kind of another little overview of some of the other providers that we have, right? I mean, we have something for everyone, you know, from basic to fashion brands, functionality, you know, low cost. We have something for everyone. I don't know how to get this little thing to go away, but oh, there it goes. Nationwide vision network comparison. You can see Aetna's over here on the left. We've compared ourselves to VSP, MetLife, both their Davis and Superior networks, as well as UHC. And you can see our 173,000 provider access points there, which is more than any of our major competitors. In addition, you know, our retail and independent locations, we have the most of those in comparison to our competitors as well. So Aetna's Vision Network is powered by iMed. I think I mentioned that earlier. It was something that we strategically developed with iMed. It's not a one-to-one match with any of iMed's networks, but it is the most closely aligned to their Insight network. So if you have any familiarity with iMed and their Insight network, our Aetna Vision network is very similar, but it is slightly larger than iMed's Insight network. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the dental tools and perks as well. Just like I mentioned with the Aetna Vision mobile app, I highly, highly encourage people to download the Aetna Health app and utilize Aetna's member website. The Aetna Vision mobile app is going to be separate from the Aetna Health app. The Aetna Health app does contain the dental information, whereas the Vision mobile app is specifically for vision. But with Aetna Health, again, you know, you can review your plan benefits and all your coverage details. Oops. Previous. Look at your out-of-pocket costs and deductibles, view or pay claims for your entire family. Again, you have that 24/7 access to your ID card. You can do provider searches by name, specialty, or procedure. You can even get cost estimates before you get care, view provider ratings and reviews, and again, access discounts on additional services and products. So, you know, even for the least sophisticated customer, you know, the Aetna Health app and the Aetna member website are extremely, extremely valuable tools. So one of the other cool things we have with our individual dental is Extra Care Plus and Smart Scan technology. So I briefly mentioned Extra Care Plus earlier. It is available with most of our dental plans. It's available on the preferred and the core plans in most states. So this gives members extra perks with this program. It is at absolutely no cost to the member. It gives easy access to oral care items and medications and health products, no cost 1 to 2 day shipping from CVS.com, no cost 1 to 2 day delivery on qualifying prescriptions, access to a 24/7 pharmacist helpline. Members get $10 a month. It's a free $10, you know, and they can spend that however they want to. And in addition, they get 20% off CVS health items. And again, this is no charge to the customer at all. It goes along with the dental plan that they choose, as long as CVS Extra Care Plus is available within that state. Oops. So this is just a little bit more information. Again, CVS Extra Care Plus is available to members enrolled in the Prefer and Core plans. It's at no extra charge at all. After they enroll, members will receive an email with instructions on how to activate their Extra Care Plus program through Aetna Health. No credit cards needed. Again, it's a value add. These are the states in which Extra Care Plus is not available: Georgia, Minnesota, Missouri, New Jersey, New York, Oklahoma, Texas, and Virginia. Okay. So one of the other cool things we have, and I always get really excited talking about this, is Smart Scan and CVS Health product recommendations. So Smart Scan is an application by dental.com. It is an AI-powered dental photo assessment tool that allows Aetna members to submit photos of their mouth and teeth and receive a personalized wellness report. So it detects issues like cavities, gum inflammation, plaque, defective restorations, and a ton of other things, right? And we'll get into this a little bit more. But in addition, once the system takes the scan of your mouth, it will detect the issues and then put together product recommendations based on the issues that it detects, right? So I just think this is such a cool feature. So in addition to Smart Scan, through dental.com, you also have the ability to do virtual visits. You can talk to a live Aetna dentist anywhere at any time. So this is the Smart Scan and Wellness dashboard. So like we talked about earlier, in this first screen, you're taking the tool will direct you to take a picture of whichever quadrant of the mouth that it's on, right? And then it uploads that and gives you a wellness score. And it will tell you below what kind of issues, if any, it's detecting, right? And then you can select those issues and it will put together product recommendations for you. Whether it's mouthwash, whatever it is, anything, floss, anything like that. And then you can select the product and actually shop right there within the tool. And if you have CVS Extra Care Plus, you can have those products delivered directly to your home, 1 to 2 day free shipping. Right? So it's a really, really cool little bonus feature. So you can access dental.com from Aetna Health. So again, hopefully you're encouraging your clients to register themselves on Aetna Health. And under member resources, you'll see something that says virtualcaredental.com. And then it will redirect you directly to dental.com/Aetna, where your people can look at the Smart Scan. They can do that virtual dentist, anything they need right there. So, I've talked a few times about our discounts, right? So these discounts that we're going to go through apply to both individual dental and vision members. Okay. So you get an extra 10% on select CVS Health products like teeth whitening, mouthwash, toothpaste, toothbrushes, Z Dental oral care and personal protective equipment. So that's, Z branded sonic toothbrushes, replacement heads, oral healthcare kits, face coverings, no-touch thermometers, Colgate products, at-home products like blood pressure monitors, pedometers, activity trackers, pain relief devices. We also give discounts for gym memberships, health coaching, fitness gear, wearable fitness devices, group fitness classes, and on-demand classes. We also have weight management programs, meal plans, and one-on-one support. You can get personalized menus developed, all to help with any kind of weight loss journey that you're on. In order to access these discounts, they just need to go to Aetna.com and again, make sure they're registered and logged into their member website. And then they're just going to select health and wellness and browse discounts. So it's pretty simple. Okay. So the next thing we were going to talk about is the distribution partner portal and your agent registration. And it's been a while since I've done this, Carmen, and you see me. You probably would have received an email that looks similar to this, where it says you've been set up by, and it probably says Sunshine Life and Health or Living Secure here. And it's going to have a link embedded via this button, and it's going to ask you to complete your portal registration. You're going to need to make sure that you click that link embedded with the email so that you as the agent are tied to Living Secure. Okay. And then all you're going to have to do is create your username and your password, and then re-enter your password and select create account. Once you do that, you'll receive another email, and it just says, as an agent, here's what you can do. You can initiate, review, and manage your quotes, access plan benefit information, review sales reporting, and manage your account. And then you can select there to log in. Okay. And this is what, once you log in, this is what your producer dashboard is going to look like. You can review your contact information, update your password. There are some reports that you're able to view as well. You can start a new enrollment. You can review your lead dashboard, and you can look at plan benefit information. So with that, I'm going to stop sharing real quick because I'm going to open up the portal and give you guys a live demo. And I apologize. Normally I already have this up, but I don't at the moment. So 1 second, please.
Good afternoon. Ashley, I can always take advantage of this time to show everyone where they would be able to access the standalone dental and vision through Producer World.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
All right, perfect. Alrighty, so let me start sharing my screen. And hopefully everybody's able to see it. So we're logged in to Producer World. And as you can tell, the layout has changed. Once you click on products, you're going to see under the individual and family plans column, individual dental, individual vision. So you are able to come here directly and see the available information, as well as the availability, just as Ashley mentioned, the DMO plans right here where it's available. And I'm sure that the site will be updated as soon as everything is approved. And then clicking to register and get a quote will take you to the tool that Ashley had showed you, so that you're able to begin not quoting, but also submitting those enrollments for the vision or dental. And we can also take a look at the vision side as well, so that you would be able to see the information. And again, you'll see the register and get a quote button so that you can access the tool. Alrighty, and with that, I'm going to stop sharing.
And I can take it back over because I have the thing up now.
Perfect timing.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so hopefully everybody can see my screen. So once you have gone through that registration process, you are going to pull up you're going to log in, and this is what your producer portal is going to look like, just like I was showing you on the screenshot, right? So you can review your contact information, update anything that's necessary. You can review reports. You'll be able to pull membership reports, lead reports, at-risk reports, last terminated reports, etc. You can update your password. You can review your lead dashboard. Okay. And this is the test site, so sometimes it likes to lag a little bit. But any quotes that you've sent out in the last 30 days are going to show up under your lead dashboard, right? And if the quotes have expired, you can select regenerate quote and send a new quote out to your customer. Okay. So then under plan benefit information, if you don't quite remember exactly which, we'll say dental plans are offered in Georgia, for example, you can select the drop down, hit Georgia, and it's going to pull up the available plan benefits. So here we have the dental PPO plans. And again, like I said, in Georgia, we have released the DMO. It may not be available in all the zip codes, but you will see the DMO plan benefits there. You will see the vision buy up to dental plan benefits and the vision preferred standalone plan benefits as well. Okay. So in addition, we want to walk you through how to do a new enrollment. Okay. So as an agent, once you're logged in, you're going to select new enrollment. You can only select either dental or vision. You can't select both at the same time. Maritza, do you want to give me a zip code off the top of your head?
Try 33144.
Okay. All right. So that worked. So I'm assuming Maritza, that's Florida.
You're correct. It's Lisette, but you're correct. It is
Oh,
Florida.
sorry. I'm not looking at the screen. I apologize.
That's okay.
So in this situation, Extra Care Plus is available. Okay, because it's in Florida. So you're going to get a pop-up that says these dental plans include access to Extra Care Plus at no extra cost. And then it'll give you a little blurb as to what those benefits look like. Okay. So then you're just going to select continue to find a plan. And here we're just asking for basic information, right? First name, last name, gender, date of birth. We'll put in that. This section where it asks to choose the option that best applies to you. Obviously, you're asking this question to your client. This, excuse me, depending on how this question is answered, is where the waiting period for the basic or major services will apply. So again, there is a 6 or 12-month waiting period on basic or major services unless all family members enrolling have had dental insurance within the last 90 days. So I've had dental insurance within the last 90 days, or my client has had dental insurance in the last 90 days. So I'm going to select, I currently have dental insurance. Okay. So today is July 22nd. So this is going to be the closest effective date that I can get. And then I'm going to select next. And I apologize, the test system is slow. So now we're on to step 2. And here are the plans that it found based on the effective date and the zip code that I put in. Okay. So we have our preferred PPO, our core PPO, and our preventive PPO. The effective date's 9/1. There is the monthly premium below that, the deductible for each of the plans, and the coinsurance based on preventive, basic, and major. Okay. And again, for the preferred and the core, you'll see the note here that says if everyone enrolling in the plan has had dental insurance within the last 90 days, then the waiting period will be waived. Otherwise, everyone enrolling will need to fulfill the waiting period before services are covered, with the exception of the preventive. Okay. So here's our annual maximum. You can select plan benefits and exclusions, and it will pop up the plan benefit brochure in another window. But so we're going to select our most popular plan, which is our preferred PPO plan. Okay. And then down below, you'll see that because this is Florida, there's the option to also purchase the vision buy up in addition. Okay. So the vision buy up, there's no copay for your routine eye exam. There's $130 yearly allowance for your frames plus 20% off of the remaining balance. Lenses are a $25 copay. Contact lenses, again, it's that $130 yearly allowance plus 15% off the remaining balance. And that monthly cost is $11.82. Okay, so then we're like, yeah, I want to add this vision buy-up, right? I haven't had an eye exam in a long time and it's under $12. So let's go ahead and add that. So then we'll select next. And then here, we're just going to add some more information, right? This is all dummy information, so just ignore it. Home address, city, the state and the zip code will be pre-populated. You are going to want to put in the applicant's email address and then confirm the email. You'll select whether or not they would like to receive ongoing emails. You'll enter their primary phone number, and then we will select the phone type. Again, prior or current insurance. This box is going to be grayed out based on your initial selection. If they have had dental insurance within the last 90 days, we need the name of the dental carrier. Okay. So then we have a couple of regular questions here. Are you a resident of the state in which you're applying? Yes. Do you read and write English? Yes. Did you complete this application? Yes. And then you select next. And then it brings you to the review page. It's going to tell you the dental plan that was chosen, plus you have included the vision buy-up. So the total is $72.65 a month. Here's the dental, and here is the vision buy-up. There is your effective date. Primary applicant information, you can edit this and it will take you back to the original screen if you keyed something in incorrectly, right? So now you have two options. You can decide to send the quote to the customer so that they can complete the enrollment themselves. And what you're going to do is just enter the participant's email address and send the quote. Once that happens, it will show up in your lead dashboard. Okay. Your other option, actually before, hold on. How do I want to do this? If your customer wants to use a credit card, your only option as an agent is to send the quote to the customer and have them complete the process themselves. Okay. So that's going to be your option. If they are okay doing bank draft, you can complete the application on behalf of the customer. You're going to check here saying that you assisted the applicant with their enrollment, and you are going to, your agency firm information, all of this will be pre-populated. You're going to read them the terms and conditions. You're going to put in their social, which is just, that's a fake social. And then they're going to sign. And the date will already be populated. And then we will hit submit. Sometimes this is where the test site gets a little rude with me and doesn't want me to go through, but we'll give it a second and see if it wants to be nice today. Doesn't look like it. Okay. I can explain what's on the next page. Essentially, you're going to select if your customer's okay providing you with the ACH information, you're going to check this box, go through that step I was just showing you, and then hit next. And it's going to take you to another screen where you're just going to put in the banking information, bank name, routing number, account number, and then you hit submit. And you get a message that says, thank you for completing this enrollment, and you're done. It's very, very simple. Okay. And the process is very, very similar for vision. There are a few steps that are different. Nope, that's not what I clicked. Hang on a second. There. Nope. It doesn't like that. Okay. Well, I don't know what zip code that is, but we're going to find out. So you put in the zip code, and instead of it asking for applicant name and date of birth and all that other stuff, It's just asking, who's this plan going to cover? Okay. I just want to cover AK broker, right? It's going to pre-populate the closest effective date, and then you're going to hit view plans. And then it's going to immediately take you to step 2 in the process, where it's going to show you all of the available standalone vision plans, right? We talked about these earlier. Value, select, and elite. No deductibles. Here are your copays for your exams, standard lenses, frames, contacts, progressive lenses, the whole kit and caboodle, right? Out of network coverage is included. You can download the brochure, view a summary of benefits, and then down here it will tell you what the premium is, right? So at this point, you can decide you want to email all the plan details, and it's essentially just a screen grab of this information here. Or you can select the plan and go on to step 3, which is the enrollment. And again, first name, last name, gender, date of birth, home address, all of the information that you previously entered for dental. Okay. So the process is very similar, except for vision. You actually get to take a look at the plans and the rates prior to having to enter the primary applicant information. Okay. But once that applicant information has been entered, it's going to take you to the review screen and then take you to either, do you want to email this for the applicant to complete it themselves, or are you going to complete the application on behalf of your client? Okay. And that's pretty much it. I know I went through this stuff super fast for you guys, but I am happy to take questions. Anything, anything else you guys want to know about the process or the plans?
This is the time for the questions. Where can I see all the material you're showing? It's one of the questions in the chat.
Everything is available in Producer World.
As
And I'm
Melissa
not
was
sure.
showing.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that question was from, but Lizette had pulled up Producer World while I was trying to get the test enrollment site up. And if you locate to individual dental and individual vision in Producer World, it will have all of the information there for you. And again, I mean, if you're looking for plan benefit information, once you've registered in the portal, you can go to plan benefit information within your broker portal and select the state you're inquiring about, and it's going to pull up the plan benefits that are applicable to that state.
There is a question in the chat asking, what is the possibility that the dental and vision in the middle of the 2026 get discontinued?
0%. These are not in the ACA space. They are not associated with individual medical in any way. Quite frankly, we are 2 completely separate departments entirely. So the decision makers on this side are not the same ones as that deal with the individual medical. And we have absolutely no plans to exit the market for individual dental and vision. We have actually expanded instead of leaving.
Yeah, I just came from a training on plantation with Aetna Group, and it's not going any place, anywhere. So in 2026, so it's just ACA.
Yep.
The client need migratory status to apply?
There is a social security number that needs to be input. Either again through the process of you as the agent completing the application, or when the application is emailed to the prospect. So they need to have a valid social security number.
Yeah, they need to have that in a migratory status. to
Mhm,
be able to be part of it.
mhm.
Okay. Any other question? Okay, with no more questions. Thank you. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Maritza. We will stay connected for the 3 o'clock training in Spanish. All the agents that want to stay until 3, you can stay there quiet. And at 3 o'clock, we will be back.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Buenas tardes a todos, ¿cómo están? Vamos a comenzar el entrenamiento en español de Aetna Dental and Vision. Si es posible, por favor, escriban sus preguntas en el chat y cuando el entrenamiento termine, pues iremos al chat a responder todas las preguntas. De igual manera, Maritza nos va a acompañar hoy. Ella es la que nos va a ayudar con el entrenamiento del día de hoy. Marisa, ¿estás por ahí?
Buenas tardes, Carmen. Bien cerca es Lice.
Me equivoqué, Lice. Yo pensé que iba a ser Maritza. No, 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 perdóname, perdóname. Ok, pues entonces Lisette.
No, está bien, no se vaya a preocupar. No sé si quiere esperar unos minuticos, podemos empezar siquiera a las 3 con 5 minutos.
Sí, yo
Así
creo
le
que
damos
sería bueno
chance.
porque tengo aquí en el de eso gente esperando que estoy dejando entrar poco a poco.
Ok, perfecto. Bueno, los que ya están con nosotros pueden aprovechar y tomarse un cafecito.
Buena idea, buena idea.
Buenas tardes.
Hola, buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes. Hola.
Hola, Evelyn.